All right, so this one comes up a lot, and this is a huge time saver. So it's specifically in a scenario where you're working in a sheet and you just want to pull some information from a totally separate sheet. All right, one of the ways that we can do that is using import range. And this is super straightforward and simple. So here I am in my destination sheet. This is the sheet where I want to pull the information into, right? So this source EV charging stations is my source sheet. This is where I want to get the information from to pull into the other sheet. So in this, I'm going to need a couple of pieces of information. First and foremost, I need to have that URL. So that address for this sheet, for the source sheet up at the very top, just select that and copy that, right? Then I need to know what the specific sheet is. So if it has multiple tabs, I want to make sure that I know what the title is of the tab that I'm actually pulling from. And the third thing I'm going to need is just the range. What do I want to actually grab? So this is a big spreadsheet, and I really only want to grab a little bit of it, meaning I want to grab from A2, right here under the headers, all the way through G. Now, in this source sheet, we have 1977 rows, right? So that's all of them. So now, if I go to my destination sheet, I'm going to take those three pieces of information and put them together in a way that pulls the information over. So I'm going to start just at the A1 because that's where I want it to populate. But this will work for any of the cells. So equals, which tells it I'm about to use a function. Start typing import. You'll see import range listed right there. And you'll see the little prompt for spreadsheet URL. So in this case, inside the parentheses, I want to type a quotation, and then I just want to paste that address that we grabbed, right? So that's the URL from the source sheet. Then I want to type a comma. That way I can start telling it now what that range is I want to grab. So we know, first off, let's type a quotation, but we know that the tab name was COEV stations, right? And then we want to type that with the exclamation mark. So that separates kind of like the tab or the sheet, exclamation part, and then specify the range that we want to grab. So in this case, that'd be A2 colon G 1977 in the quotations, in parentheses. So I've got the URL, comma, I've got the tab, and then I've got that range that I want to grab. So now I'm going to hit enter. So when I hit enter, what it's going to do is flash a ref, right? And what that's actually doing is it's prompting me to connect or authorize that pull. So I'm going to allow access. And once I've allowed access, it's going to add the permissions, it's going to go through the other sheet, and it's going to follow the directions that I gave it, and it's going to grab A2 through G 1977. Now, we did exclude the header row, so it should be just G 1976, right? And that's right there. So I've got all of them. I hope that helps.